Now, with a last name like Travassos, most people think that I'm Greek, but my roots are actually Portuguese. And growing up, one of my favorite desserts were Pastéis de Nata. Today I have celiac, so I can't eat them, but I was still thrilled when I heard that Bom Dia opened up on the Danforth. I always felt like we could use a Portuguese bakery. I mean, if I could find a Pastéis de Nata at any KFC in China, why couldn't I find one on the Danforth? Now, even though it's recently opened, I've already been here a few times with friends, and I'll admit I've been very jealous watching them bite into those flaky custard tarts. Today I'm excited to sit with Bom Dia Café, the newest addition to the Danforth, to hear the story about how they're bringing the taste of Portugal and much more to the East End. Francisco, first of all, thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure. And I'm going to just jump right in. So where did the idea come? Because, I mean, you do specialize in Portuguese goods, but you do have other things, like you have French croissants, you've brought a mix of everything. Where did that idea come?
We want people to come here for what they already know from Portugal, like pastel de nata, or like a risol, but we also want to be able to take people to other experiences as well, and to just blend the two. And I think that if you don't innovate, then you kind of get left behind. So we want to innovate. We want to take things in a little bit of a different direction while maintaining as well our Portuguese identity, and also always being grounded a little bit in our roots.
I actually didn't notice this before, and for those who don't know, Bom Dia in Portuguese is like the start of your day. Correct me if I'm wrong. Once lunch comes, you'd say boa tarde.
Boa tarde. Yeah.
Boa tarde. And I was reading your, we'll call it your mission statement or your value proposition, and it really clued in on how the name is really, this place is all about the start of your day. Like, tell us a little bit about that. What's, in one sentence, what is your goal?
If you walk in through our doors, we want to make your day better.
That's amazing. I love that. That's great. And I think the name is perfect for that.
So we're going to start, well, we can start with the pastel de nata, okay? Because it's, I think, the ones everyone wants to just to hear and to see what the reaction is like. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I am so jealous.
You're missing out, Roger.
So jealous.
Okay, so now we're gonna try a couple of the savory things. So I brought 3 of my personal favorites. So again, we have the folhado de salsicha. It's basically a sausage roll, but the sausage is wrapped in ham. Then we have here beef croquettes.
Okay.
Also a childhood favorite of mine. And then we have the risol de camarão.
That's my...
Which is creamy shrimp interior, a little bit crunchy on the outside, and yeah, I don't know where you want to start. I'll let you pick.
Okay, let's start with these guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the ocean first.
With the camera on.
Creamy, with a shrimp taste, but not like overpowering. Yeah. Kind of balances it out.
Delicious.
Go with the croquette next to leave the best for last.
Okay. It's very different than what I expected.
There's seasonings in there. There's different flavors. Parsley, there are a few other things mixed in there. But it's not like very beefy.
No.
Like it's balanced by like other flavors.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my childhood in a bite.
Here we go. And this is good for you, right? Good for the soul.
This will give you the attention span to listen to your teachers.
Wow.
Francisco, what's this?
So here we have pudim maracujá, or passion fruit pudding. You have here actual passion fruit on top, even with the seeds. The seeds give you a nice crunch, and then you have the pudding underneath.
Is that gluten-free?
Yes.
I am not sharing this with anyone. I actually knew what this is. This is like one of my favorite desserts. So good. You're gonna give this a try. This is so good. I love this. This is... No, man, you can't have these.
I'm so curious.
While I'm finishing this, Francisco, thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Really appreciate you letting us try all of this. I am so happy that Portugal has come to the Danforth. We've been waiting for this for a long time. And I wish you nothing but the most success. And
Thank you very much.
you'll see me often.
I hope so. I hope so.
You will.
Yeah. Both of you guys.
Yeah.
Both of you guys. Yeah.
Fortunate try.
Yeah. Even Chris. Chris, I want to see you as well.
Okay, off camera now, though. It's a very serious question. We've been friends to this point, and you know, in Portugal, there's 3 teams. Soccer is very, very important. If you don't pick the right one,
I cheer for the right team. I just don't know if your definition of right is the same
Well,
as mine.
we're going to find out if you cheer for the right team. So, what is your team in Portugal?
I'll tell you one of my mottos in life.
Okay.
It's better to live one day as a lion than to live 100 years as a sheep.
You and I are friends.